In this video, we are going to talk about some businesses which are completely dead in 2023. It might so happen because of the new year that you're planning to start a new business and God forbid it might be one of the businesses which we are going to talk about. So you should know the pros and cons, the challenges you might face, as well as alternative solutions to these businesses. So my name is Ritwik Ahlawat and let's get started. So before we begin, let's get into some nerdy stuff first. So according to Harvard Business School and Stanford Business School, so these are the three most important factors which are responsible for a business's success. So number one, knowing and pleasing the boss, also known as your target market. Number two, having a unique selling point which makes you different from all the other competitors. And number three, building a strong and efficient operational infrastructure which works for you rather than you working for it. And as you might have guessed by now, the businesses which we are going to talk about today fail at exactly these things. But since I'm such a brilliant and generous person, I'm going to tell you how we can exactly improve these or alternative solutions to turn them into big billion-dollar ideas and maybe even get a standing ovation at Shark Tank. So at number one, for all the foodies out there who have always thought about starting their own fast food restaurant. Actually, all of us have, haven't we? But the fast food world is more crowded than a Mumbai local train, with every joint eyeing for new customers. So challenges include intense competition, changing customer preferences, and keeping the menu fresh, figuratively and literally. So some of the improvements that you could make is improving the customer service, having more friendlier people on the counter, offering healthier food options such as vegan food and other kinds of diets, incorporating technology and focusing on sustainability initiatives. These could help a fast food restaurant change the game. A better alternative could be considering a restaurant with a unique menu or a unique dining experience, such as dine in the dark, or pivot the whole concept into a delivery service or a fast food truck, because who doesn't love food on wheels? So basically something that upon seeing, people just take out their phones and start sharing on social media. Okay, so the second one is for all the coffee lovers out there. So a coffee shop is a place where people with MacBooks pretend to be working. With numerous chains and independent cafes, challenges include finding a profitable pricing strategy, attracting customers in a crowded market, and keeping the standards of coffee very high, and maintaining high quality coffee and food offerings. Because nobody wants a healthy coffee, heaps of sugar, with a ton of acrylamide, with no margins left for the owner. Some of the improvements that you can do right from the start is offering unique kind of coffees like unicorn latte, for example. Incorporating technology such as mobile ordering, creating a cozy and very inviting space, and all of this could actually help a coffee shop differentiate from their competitors. A better alternative would be starting a coffee shop with very unique kind of coffees. And it need not be necessarily coffees only, it can be teas and juices as well. For example, maybe something like the Focus coffee or CBD infused coffee, which is such a rage nowadays. And a super fast free Wi-Fi so that nobody has to ask the waiter what the password is. I hate that. And maybe even a cuter barista. Okay, so the third kind of business is an online retail clothing store. Everybody and their mother owns an online clothing store. With brick and mortar businesses facing challenges from online stores, damn you Amazon. So some of the challenges which come with it are keeping up with changing fashion trends, managing inventory, and finding a way to attract customers in this increasingly digital world. So some of the improvements that you could do is offering a personalized shopping experience, because who doesn't love a personal shopper? Incorporating technology such as virtual try-ons, so no more fitting room drama, hosting events or pop-ups in the right places, and all of these can actually help you stand out. And by the way, if you're still sticking around, there's a superb online tool called Tolstoy, which can actually help you interact with the customers through a video interface. An awesome alternative could be considering starting clothing rental store. You all know how big the Indian marriage industry is, and you can't wear the lehengas every single day. So having something like a rental service can actually benefit you. Or something like a boutique which specializes in sustainable fashion, because everybody's more aware about sustainability nowadays. Or you could completely pivot to a different kind of business, which is like a costume rental store. It might be seasonal, but it's like a one-time investment and people can just keep renting it out. And who's going to wear their wedding dress or their costume again, right? Moreover, it costs a hell lot of money to purchase these items. So it is better to rent it and spend the rest of the amount to, introduce a new course in your wedding food. So number 4 is for all the fitness freaks out there who have dreamed of having their own gym. So the fitness industry is more competitive than a battle of Game of Thrones. with numerous gyms and independent studios in your locality. Some of the challenges which you might face is finding and retaining good trainers, differentiating the studio from its competitors, and ensuring a positive customer feedback. Some of the improvements that you could make is offering unique class experiences. Think goat yoga, which is actually a thing, incorporating technology such as virtual classes, and creating a welcoming and inclusive environment can actually help a fitness studio stand out. A better alternative could be making it more niche and high ticket. Instead of just fitness training, also share meal plans, shopping guides for grocery shopping. You can also white label your own supplements because they have great margins, so on and so forth. So another traditional business which just doesn't work nowadays is the home cleaning brand. Oh boy, get ready to scrub and sweep because this market is saturated as hell. The challenges are real, finding good and customers who buy again from you, making your cleaning services stand out, making the prices competitive, having people who actually go and do the work properly. So having all of these which will actually make you stand out. But no need to worry, offering eco-friendly cleaning options, impressing customers with your tech-savvy online booking, and providing top-notch customer service will surely put you ahead of the game. So if you're feeling creative, you can start a home organizing or a decluttering company. If you're feeling daring, pivot to offering commercial cleaning services to the big dogs. So the second last one is the pet care business, because who doesn't love furry little creatures? It is a great time to get into this space, but brace yourself for some competition. From pet shops to pet grooming businesses, the challenge is finding your place in the pack. But don't let that hold you back. Starting a unique service such as pet photography business or pet-friendly events, and using technology to your advantage with online bookings and payment systems, and of course providing top-notch customer service to these pet parents. If you're feeling adventurous, you can consider starting a pet food delivery system or a pet adoption agency. Or if you're feeling training savvy, pivot to offering pet training and pet therapy. And so the last kind of business is the tutoring or coaching services. We all know that auntie in our neighborhood who has 500 students coming in, and you always wondered how much money does she make. Well, it can be quite a bit. But with individual tutors and coaching services popping up left and right, the real challenge is to stand out from the crowd. But offering unique and personalized services, getting tech savvy with virtual tutoring or coaching, and building a reputation for getting results can actually make you stand out. And if you're feeling ambitious, your own online training or consultation website. So with that, we come to the end of the video. So starting a business is hard. It requires a lot of effort, sacrifice, capital, experience in the marketing and advertising space. And sometimes it is advisable to build up some capital first and then get into starting a new business. So watch this video, learn how to build up some incredible capital and get started in 2024 with an extremely profitable business. Thanks for watching.